Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for being here. The General is also here. We got to get Vince to tell that story on.
Yeah, we should do that. And I need to get on the podcast soon.
Yes, absolutely. So anyway, today we're going to talk about some choke concept mechanics, specifically in the concept of the triangle, like as an example. So let's say I have a mic in the triangle. So whenever I want to finish the triangle, what I need to do is I need to close off like Mike's his arteries here. And so this side is being closed off by his whole, it's not just like his arm, it's his whole shoulder on this side. So I'm closing out this side. So now the other side, my leg is here, but also what I can do is I can think of Mike's entire upper body as being what I'm choking. So if I get to Mike's whole shoulders up here, this is also choking him, and it's decreasing the space in here. So I don't need to necessarily get Mike's arm all the way over here or up or whatever. Mike's arm can go like right here as long as his shoulder can't go any farther. Now I'm going to attack his opposite shoulder, and I'm just going to pull it towards me, and it's going to put this choke on really tight. Yeah, and it's really terrible. You'll feel what we're talking about if you take your thumbs and you rotate them this way until your shoulders start to raise, and if you make like sort of like a constant sound like eventually, if you have a lot of shoulder rotation, you can actually choke yourself a little bit just by rotating your shoulders a little bit too much. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense to me, you know. So like, especially I think the triangle really illustrates it really well, because most of us probably have a decent understanding over the triangle choke, as it's one of the most fundamental submissions you learn. We understand, you know, the thigh is shutting down the one side, the shoulders driving in the other side, but always seems like they're able to create some space with their posture and just being like kind of like stubborn there. And what's happening is they're kind of like extending their neck on the side of the thigh, which is like just giving me that just little bit of life. And I'll take that life and I'll use it to hopefully disengage your lock in some manner, take away your angle, make it even harder for you to apply that pressure. So whenever Jared was going after that far arm, it was creating that roll in. So I'm unable to get that like extension out and let just that like little bit of blood that I know is carrying oxygen to my brain go through. And it just rolls it both over. So I think that this can be applied in other strangles, but like I think the triangle really illustrates it the best.
Yeah, and also once you have a hold of that far arm, the fact that you can latch onto it and then sort of like hold onto it and lean back, that's pulling them the way that they don't want to go.
Yeah.
And so I can relax into it, and it becomes way tighter. I'm not pulling necessarily with my muscles at all. I'm just like hooking onto it and just leaning into it.
I'd like you to attach the triangle the triangle last week's roll was hit with this. And one thing that like, you know, oftentimes people do whenever like, you know, it's like okay, like I got to give myself a shot to get out, like I'm getting submitted, so I might as well throw a Hail Mary type thing, is like they stand. And I believe I was standing trying to like bring it out. And if you think about it, the posture in which I'm going to be when I stand, you being on my forearm, number one, is keeping us connected, which is the most important part. And then number two, it's further rolling me forward because I'm actively trying to withdraw with my hips up, so it really like illustrates the shoulders rolling forward
And bringing your base and your weight towards the way you don't want to go.
Yes.
With further breaking your posture.
Yeah.
So give it a shot. Let us know what you think, if it works for you. We'll put that clip in. I think it was last row. It wasn't like today was the one.
No, it was last week's.
Yeah. We'll put that clip in so you can check it out. So thanks for watching. Do the liking and the subscribing. Thanks to the General for being here. And come down and train!
Never on your neck, it was just on your face.
Right, yeah. But like the idea being like if my whole shoulder rotates like up this way, it's like bringing like all my back up into like kind of like the back of my neck, and that's.
Would you say the triangle?
Exactly, that's exactly right. And so the last time we rolled, the triangle that I finished the one time, when I attacked your forearm. So here's what happened. Right? So I had the triangle.
So the arm that's in is automatically getting rolled.
Exactly. Yeah. So we got that right. So like I don't need like to get this super tight. All I need is to get this exactly. And eventually, I just roll it up like this. Yeah. And it becomes horrible because we're doing this.
Yes. Let's use that as an example.
Yeah.
Attacking the forearm in the triangle.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Are we going?
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
All right. Hey everybody.